So when the capital is fluctuating, we will operate only one account, and all the information related to the partner, whether it's an additional capital or capital withdrawn, interest on capital, interest on drawing, partner's salary, partner's commissions, PL appropriation account, or profit and loss in case of loss, drawings, all these items will be transferred to partner's capital account, because we are operating one single account for the partner's capital. So capital balance of this account may be the debit balance or may be the credit balance. So see the partner's capital account, heading will be partner's capital. Same, I am assuming it that the financial year start from 1st April and closed on 31st March 2020. 1920 is our financial year, okay, and the firm have a 3 partner. So opening balance of capital we will write. Suppose A and C have a credit balance, then we'll write in the credit side of the partner's capital account, and B's capital account have a debit balance, then we'll write in the debit side of the capital account. In case of fluctuating capital, the partner's capital balance may be the credit or may be the debit, or there may be no balance. So if the credit balance, then we will write in the credit side by balance brought down. If the debit balance, then we will write in the debit side to balance brought down, capital balance. Then as it is, interest on capital will be transferred. In the credit side, partner's salary will be transferred, partner's commission, PL appropriation, share of profit, and if any additional capital has given, then this will be transferred in the credit side. Here I assume that the B has given the only additional capital, that's why I've written in the column of B, additional capital. This amount is reflected when the capital was fixed. This amount was reflected in the capital account. Here it is also reflected in the capital account when the capital is fluctuating. This side, drawings, interest on drawing, profit and loss account in case of loss. If the partner has withdrawn the capital from the firm permanently, which is called capital reduction, then we will post this side. Suppose A and C has withdrawn the capital from the firm, then we will write in the column of A and C whatever the amount they have withdrawn from the firm to reduce his or her capital permanently, which is called capital reduction. Then we will write in the debit side, and thereafter we do the total of the credit side. Suppose A's and B's, C's total is more, then the balance will be this side, and this balance will be brought down here. And suppose B's capital total, this side is more, this side total is more, and this side is less, then the balance is, we'll find out the balance amount, balancing figure. These are the balancing figure, and this balancing figure we will write this side. This balancing figure will be brought down in the next financial year, first day of the next financial year in the debit side, and this credit balance will be brought down in the next financial year, credit side by balance brought down.